So I think last time we left off, we forgot to plead the fifth before admitting that we are the thief. And in this area, this fight itself was really fucking hard. Like, I'm not really sure why it was so hard. I just felt like it was much more complicated than it had to be, at least for me. I think I edit my deck after this because I found this fight really annoying. My Goofy got denied. He denied my Gooby. Why? So I think it's a set of 3 black cards, instead of 2 black cards. I thought it was 3 black cards, 3 red cards. But now I'm about to die. And my only healing potion, my only heal, just got blocked. Not fun. They did actually hit both of them. Good. And I got card blocked. I think that's the problem. A lot of them, they have a lot of 7s. And now there's about 5 cards. That was a nice freeze. But yeah, each of them can attack, and I don't have any healing until now, which I get through. Good. But then I think I get card broken a lot, which is annoying. Considering now I have to recharge 3 different bars in order to heal. I thought I missed that freeze, but looks good. But I did not. I tried breaking him, but apparently it didn't work. So now I have to try and recharge like 3 of my 3 bars without getting hit once, which I failed, obviously. I hopefully cut out most of this section because I tried like a couple times to do that fight, like 3 or 4. I sped it up instead. Okay. I think after this I try and like mess around with my my deck a little, see if I can improve it. But it's always that last like wave of 5 guys that always seems to get me. I got an achievement, tied to something. I don't know. Oh, this is what I realized, that I can combo cards of the same type, so I can do like multiple Goofies, do like a Goofy and an attack card to do like a combo attack, which is actually really fun to do, because like you like knock someone up, like if you knock someone up and then you just like slam them down, like if you saw right there, and I think it like instantly murders that card, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, I have some fairly weak cards, and I seem to keep getting my butt kicked a lot in this level. So now I start trying to like edit my deck a little, get some higher base cards. Honestly, I don't think the guard armor is worth it. I think I take it out after a while. Okay, so now we are actually in the duel that I win. Cool. See, I guess it is 3-2-5. I guess that's how it works. I'm probably saving Simba for something. So the cool thing about the Goofy combos is that it doesn't consider it, like it doesn't waste any of your cards because you use Goofy. If you remember correctly, when you use a combo or slight, it'll take the first card and take it out of your deck. But since Goofy is not technically in your deck, it can't take it out of your deck because you've already, used the Goofy card that's not part of your deck. So they can't exactly take it out, which is a really cool idea. It's nice. The card broke my heel. What a son of a bitch. I do have 2 Donalds, who, if I combo those 2 together, he does upgraded magic. Like, instead of doing tier 2, he does tier 3 magic. And I think I do that now. Or do I heal first and save it? I think I save it for the next area. I also want to mention that the Kingdom Key cards, the ones I'm using to attack, are, I think, do damage rating of like D or something. Oh, fucking dude. And in the confusion, I was able to do that. Get the heal off? Yeah. Okay, now let's do the Donald, magic level 3. See what he gets. Fundargo. And the Kiraga? Yeah, Goofy Smash here. And it like instantly kills cards, which is nice. Oh, does so much damage. It like killed like 2-3 cards in like about one go. And I'm able to kill the guy with fire and ice. It makes that fight so much fucking easier. The level 3 magic and the Goofy Smash. The Gooby Please Smash. That sounds odd to say. We got the card soldier. Excuse me, card soldier card, which is an odd thing to say. I think it with card power or stun impact. Stun impact. Okay. This has to be a value of 20 to 23. This is kind of why I want to raise my card power up higher. Kind of thinking about just power leveling, like behind the scenes. Where the fuck did Alice go after we saved her? Looks like she escaped. That's good. That's good. Perhaps she did, but you won't. I mean, we just kicked all the cards' butts. I think we've been trumped. Haha, card jokes. It's been a royal flush. No, they flushed us out. That would have worked better. My one card joke, and I couldn't hold it out, man. Taxes hold them up? No? Okay. Hold them out, hold them up. That doesn't, yeah. Again, I ruined my card jokes. I guess you could say I've been shuffled. My brain's a little shuffled around. Yeah, let's hit that guard armor out. And I didn't see what he does, the card soldier. However, I can do a lot with this. Now that the guard armor is out. I think it's like 20 points just to have the guard armor. Which is why I kind of want to like open up a room of like that, what's the card? What's the card called? I think it's like Ravaging Darkness or something. Endless Darkness. It's the one next to Tranquil Darkness right there. Not sleeping. I mean, I picked Sleeping Darkness. I forget the actual title, but it makes Darkspawn spawn more often, which I think I'm gonna open that up and then just sit around and like power level, get a bunch of card power, and whatchamacallit. Okay, so this is when they introduced Lady Luck. I don't think it was a Kingdom Key from the first game. I don't remember getting a key from Alice in Wonderland. But if I was, that would probably open the key. I don't think I did actually. I don't specifically remember getting this key. But this is when they introduced multiple different kingdom cards. Instead of like grabbing your own kingdom key and like replacing the one in hand, you instead get different cards with different kingdom keys on it, which is pretty cool. I ain't complaining. I think they do progressively more damage. So in the original game, it was like, oh, if you want to get more attack, you're gonna have to sacrifice magic. Or I think that's in the second game, more so in the first. I tried Goofy smashing the plant, but it wasn't having any of my shit. I don't have a way to break that 6. I do have a way to break that 5. Though. So from what I can tell, if you have multiple different, whatchamacallits, if the card matches and you played yours after it heated, then you break it and nothing happens. But if your card is higher than his, after you play it, then you actually perform the action of the card. You like override it. I was able to get the scream off of the scream from Simba off of that, which is nice. Makes my job a little easier. Like right there, we both played a 5, so I canceled out his card, but we didn't end up. We ended up not doing anything to each other. Yeah, he does make me lose my movable points. What an asshole. Ugh, card breaking. Kind of just want a power level. I might do that behind the scene. I keep mentioning that in case you're wondering. I have not actually recorded any more. Well, I have recorded more of Kingdom Hearts, but I haven't like done power leveling. So I'm just gonna keep complaining about it until I actually do. Which is probably like for the next, I don't know, 4 videos. Because today I'm going to be recording the rest of Cooper. Because we're pretty close to the end of that. There's only like 5 worlds. Or 5 levels, I guess. The best way to describe it. And we've already finished 2 of them in like 3 hours. So I might just sit down and complete the other 3 missions. Wow. These guys are assholes. Got it, the other guy again. Go. We got the other guy though. And I used that card for no reason. So we lose 48, we only gained 30 back. No, we gained 40. Anyway. I'm not sure why I was doing that. I guess I was taunting him. Card power? Card power it is. And what do we get? We got Kingdom Key. I think one of the next room we do, we unlock a Moogle room and buy some booster packs, which I think we'll probably be doing that next episode. Yeah, that's right. So these guys, if you remember from the first game, the giant round guys, I forgot their name, they can only be attacked from the back. Their stomach is apparently impervious. So not only do you have to like play this like it's the first game, in the sense that all of the enemies still do the same style, like they still act the same way. You can only attack some enemies from the front, some enemies do certain abilities like the Cyclone from right there. So not only do you have to like play around with the cards, you then have to play around with how the actual characters and enemies interact and how they all work. It's a pretty interesting system, I'll give them that. But there are some problems with it because it's like, if you miss the spell, or if you miss the attack, then you've just wasted that, and you have the chance of being card broken. Multiple times. Which can get rather irritating. Especially when you have very low cards, like I do. And you just start doing that. You just start spamming it out. And you start losing a bunch of cards. I did not have the card that I needed. I didn't get it with Simba. Good. Alchemy walking. Alchemy? Game? Okay, I was gonna say, you're not loading their game. Making me worried. Oh yeah, I think a lot of these have not been like me initiating the fight and doing damage, and I'm just realizing that now. This game has this weird, like, I wouldn't call it an issue, but at the same time it is a problem. So in order for you to get like an advantage in a fight, you have to hit the Heartless and before the fight begins. Which you might be thinking, oh well, obviously that's how you do it in most RPGs, right? But the problem is that you can like touch a Heartless mid-swing, but they won't actually consider your swing to be a hit, so you don't actually get the damage to go through. which is rather irritating after a while, because you're like, okay, I can just hit him, and then it's like, lol, what? You hit what? I'm sorry, what? Alright, wait, can we smash this guy? Oh, yeah. Boom. That is so satisfying. So satisfying. Ooh, get a card broken.
Freeze!
Sucks.
Fire! Donald!
Oh. Sorry, I had a yawn there. They card broke my potion. That is awkward. Did I already kill that darkness behind? Where did he come from? That was the exact same question I had while recording. Like, where the fuck? Where'd you come from, little guy?